With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful Sunday morning from Upasana. How sweet it feels when distancing ourselves from all the distractions of the mind. We just come back home. That's where nurturing is. That's where the true joy is when we are with ourselves. Riding on the horse of this mind, we're running. This will make me feel better. That will make me feel better. I want this. I want that. The day we truly get to understand deeply, we connect with that joy. Then it's ours. Nothing from outside is needed to make me feel whole. That wholeness is very close to us. Mind will come and say, yes, but, and that's where the trouble begins. Really, we don't need anything from outside. The most precious thing is already visiting us each moment, this breath. When you were holding your breath, after some time, there was nothing more important than just longing for the next breath. And the joy that came with that, how precious that joy was. This little meditation that we just did, it encapsulates actually the whole life. We're taking this breath for granted and becoming happy or unhappy with small things, big things outside. When distancing ourselves from all the senses, when we took a moment just to be with ourselves. How sweet that moment was. How fulfilling that moment was. I'm not saying that we just do this all day long, but by doing these kind of little practices on our own every day, carving out a little time for this, when we sit, we connect with some forgotten strength that we already have. Mind is a good tool. It's not the master. When we always give importance to the mind, I want this, I feel this way, then we experience disconnect. I was just thinking, I come to Upasana once in a while every couple of weeks. with the intention of resting, relaxing. But I find end up working much harder. My body's sore by the end of the day. And I look at, I came here to rest. Why am I doing all this? And laying in bed, I was just thinking, I really like to create spaces that people could experience happiness. My happiness is in creating that space. This smile and the appreciation that people experience nourishes me. So whatever I do, it's never work for me. I never look at it as a work. With that attitude, we can engage in life. Then no matter what I do, it's not a work. Nobody's telling me to work. Nobody's judging me. It's something bubbling from within. I see something and I'll already see it can look a little better. Now, why do I do this? I think someone will look at it and receive joy, receive appreciation. If we engage in life with whatever our talent is, whatever our talent is, we apply it to life with a sense of detachment. My happiness comes by engaging, not looking at the fruit. If somebody comes and they didn't even notice, it's okay. I remember at Sonoma Ashram when we had a very old kidney-shaped swimming pool. And we used to hold satsang around the swimming pool. People will sit around and will find a place. And one year, I said, oh, let's fill this thing up. We filled up the pool, put a very nice lawn on it so people could sit. Same people who would come there for the satsang, someone came and said, Babaji, it looks a little different. What happened? It looks a little different. Couldn't even connect it. There was a swimming pool here and it's filled. So sometimes people are there, they don't even notice. Now, am I going to be unhappy that we went through all this trouble to make it look nice and this person didn't even appreciate? No. I looked at, wow, that's pretty amazing that his mind is so much just on the satsang that he doesn't pay attention to all this. So, and that happens. We have people in our lives. We want them to see certain things. We want them to notice, to experience, to feel. But they are in their own world. Their focus is somewhere else. If they don't, it's not going to make me unhappy. My happiness came in with just honoring that wish, desire to create something that my happiness came while creating. While creating, I already got paid. We don't look for that happiness through the eyes of the others or because what others do. We look at the happiness from what? By honoring my own. Upasana is beautiful right now. Just every flower is just welcoming, so many different colors of flowers, and the trees that look unsightly, look ugly from, well, no trees looks ugly, but they look a little raggedy, but even they are filled with flowers right now. Everything has its time. Everything has its time to blossom. And just walking on the grounds and seeing different things really fills me with appreciation for things that you wanted to take out at one time. But now they're filled with flowers. And please look at your daily routine, look at how you operate yourself in the world. You may get irritated, you may get unhappy, but just do know that your happiness is not depending on the other. You have the key to connect with that happiness, with that joy. And it's very simple. It's about taking time. Mind will come. Yes, but it will come for sure. It will throw all those things. Oh, this is not important. This is needs to be did this and this. Nothing. Keep the happiness of your key in your own pocket, not in somebody else's pocket. When the mind horse starts galloping, the only thing that you have is pull the rein. Take a break. Sit down. Lie down. Recline on a chair. Take a few deep breaths. Hold the breath. The mind will slow down. Mind will slow down. You may say, I keep saying the same thing over and over and over and every day in every satsang. Yes, I like to keep things simple. Keep it simple. Practice what you know. Practice what the Guru has imparted you. In that seed lies the whole banyan tree. Guru will not take you to a nursery where there are all kinds of plants and flowers and this and that. They're not yours. Each one you will have to buy and bring it home. Plant it, nourish it, water it, watch it grow. By going to nursery, you don't get that satisfaction. You bring one plant home and plant it. So the practice that you do, it doesn't need to be very complicated, don't need to read all the scriptures and analyze and talk about this and discussions and book groups and study groups and this and that. Do one thing. And that thing is your own. This breath, little practice that I give you with the breath, if you really gave it good half an hour every day, distancing yourself from it all, just don't try to look holy. Don't need crystals and incense and drums and bells and nothing. You just need you and taking a little time, distancing from it all. No matter what you are surrounded with, no matter what you are surrounded with. Baba used to say, the day you become alone in the middle of the crowd, then I know you are progressing. So I used to practice on the airports. There'll be a little rush going through the security, but when I got to the gate and I knew my flight was 45 minutes later, I could just sit there, relaxed, and watch people running to and just all kinds of commotion and activity. And there I was. I had reached where I needed to reach. I got a little time. I could just keep my eyes open and watch everybody, all the activities. But I was still. I could close my eyes or open my eyes, could look at somebody or not look at somebody. It didn't make any difference. So sometimes it's good to practice these kind of things even when you are surrounded by people. It's all about you taking a little time to be with yourself. Sometimes we have all the time and we have everything, but we start looking at somebody else. We start judging people. We start making comments about them. What a waste of time. Had we spent that time to be with ourselves, you could be just sitting and not even closing your eyes and sitting straight, looking like you were a meditating yogi. You could just be relaxed. Just stop your breath.
What? Okay, have fun.
Just stop your breath. And slowly start breathing out, start breathing in. You could be sitting in the middle of conversation with people, and they're talking about some subject that you don't really have any interest in. Just stop your breath. Keep your eyes open as if you are still a part of it, but slowly breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You are with yourself in the middle of the crowd. Giving importance to this breath, giving importance to the time that you take for yourself, makes it precious for us. If we don't give importance to our practice, it will not bear fruit. Whether you have a mantra or not, whether you have read any teachings of mine or not, doesn't matter. It helps to somebody who wants to go deeper, but just sticking with this practice of prana, the life force, the breath, can take you, can give you everything you need. Everything. Stopping the breath, slowly flowing in, flowing out. Increase that to half an hour, see what happens. Your life will change. If you give half an hour every day, it may look like you are doing nothing, but you are being with yourself in that half an hour. Mind will come. I need to read something. I need to go a little more. I need pranayama. I need this and I need shooting light to feel enlightened. Nothing. It's all about you being with yourself. Nothing to see, nothing to hear, nothing to taste, smell, touch. Pulling all the antennas of the senses Go to that cave of your heart. Watch the flame burning. If heart space is not, take that flame right in the third eye. How beautiful, how sweet it feels. All the problems go away. Problems we create with our mind, with our expectation, unrealistic expectations from others. That's not their reality. I impose my reality on somebody else and become unhappy. Just like all kinds of flowers and fauna and shrubs and bushes, they're all around. Everybody has its own place and they got their own life. And I have my own expectation and my own way of looking. They have their own place. It's very big. Our one and only purpose of taking this human life is to connect with that peace and know I'm not separate from the rest. But in the process, I do play. We play. We are not bound. Anyway, that's all I can share with you that's going in my mind. I had a beautiful day yesterday and still a little sore. Thank you all for listening. I would love to hear if anything is on anybody's mind. Otherwise, we go out and enjoy the beautiful day.
Pranam Babaji, Anumati.
Sure.
Babaji, today I have a question. You were talking about books, and I think I've lost the thread. I didn't understand. What were you talking about books?
Books are good company for a little while.
Okay.
If you have little time, and it helps you read and fall asleep, that's a good thing. But
Mm.
I don't believe too much in book learning
Mm.
because that just keeps us looking, and it stops us from practicing what I already know. So the tradition, the mystics always believe in practicing what you know, because it's a distraction. We think we are learning. We think we are growing. Unless we practice and experience and make it our own, you go to the library, but you read one book, take it home. So read a book, it's a good inspiration, but unless we practice and make it our own, it's just manovilas.
You know that I suffer from this because uh, मुझे शब्द संग्रह की वासना है, मुझे ज्ञान की वासना है, and I have something what is called Brahma Vasana as well. So for me, books seem to be my only friend. I don't even have a TV in my home, at my home. So I only read all the time. And maybe because I'm not practicing and I'm only reading. And that's why I'm not growing where I'm supposed to grow.
It's good to have books, at least you are reading it and um, it's saving you from all other kind of distractions. But I think the next will be to spend a little time without them and by yourself, with your breath, with your mantra. And see, there is really a joy in there. There is a joy in there. But mind is not habituated to it. It's not used to it. So it runs. So that's why I keep practice, practice, practice. Take that time and stay with the breath and play with the breath. Sometimes I'm just telling you, if you get bored doing that, then breathe in for 5 counts, hold for 5 counts, hold. So you make a little play with that. But you are making the play only with the breath. Make the breath your friend. Then play with that friend in so many different ways.
Thank you, Pranam.
Babaji, there's a question about breathing in the chat. It says, could you speak about belly breathing, the benefits?
It calms you down. Belly breathing means once you bring the attention to the belly, and it helps your diaphragm drops down and your lungs get much expanded, and then you start filling the lungs from the bottom up. Lots of times people just breathe right here. So belly breathing means relax your belly, relax your diaphragm. Once your diaphragm is relaxed, your lungs expand, and then you start filling. And slowly, the breathing should not be jerky. Develop the practice of like the water flowing through the sand, effortless, frictionless, smooth, and you could control the flow, the volume of breath at the throat, not through the nostril, through the throat. Bring your attention to the throat and make your inhalation long and smooth, and breathe out through there. So it's very relaxing. Lots of times people, even I have noticed, they do belly breathing, but they're putting so much effort in it. No, relax. Let it flow. Let it fill slowly. Make it long by controlling the inhalation and exhalation at the throat. Thank you all. It's a beautiful day out here, so I'm here for another day, so I'm going to enjoy, and you enjoy wherever you are. Please remember, nothing is worth losing your peace. That's all I can say. That peace is with you. The rest is just Maya. You have the key to your happiness. You have the key. And no matter how agitated, how unhappy you are, just lie down, sit, hold your breath, breathe in, breathe out. It's all right there. Thank you all. And I will connect with you next week.